Hello and welcome to this episode of Carmen's Coaching Corner. My name is Carmen Payne and I am the owner and creator of SOAR Transformational Life Coaching. And today's video, I'm actually filming it from my car because I just have some information and coaching that I want to share with you right this minute. I've just attended a career event where a bunch of companies get together and they're telling everybody what positions they have available in their company. And participants who attend that career fair are obviously job seekers looking for employment, and they need to be prepared for on-the-spot interviewing. And the reason I went is because what you may not know about my coaching is part of the coaching that I focus on is interview and career coaching. So I love to get people ready for interviews. I like to give them the skills and the confidence to show up and really shine during an interviewing process. So the reason I was there today was really to understand what it's like to be a participant at these career seminars and actually give on-the-spot coaching to anybody who approached me. They didn't know they were going to get it, but that's basically how it turned out. So here are a couple of things that I experienced today when I was coaching people. So one thing I overheard somebody else saying, which I think is excellent advice, was to leave your hand free for handshaking, because every booth that you go to, the first thing they're going to want to do is shake your hand, right? Besides know your name and what you do. The other coaching that I gave today on the spot was around one gentleman was there looking for work. He'd decided to leave his previous employer because he didn't like all the changes that were happening, and he just didn't like where the company was going ethically. And I said to him, okay, so tell me more about that. And as he was speaking, I could really see in his body language that there was a lot of negativity coming through in his body language. Now, you may not know this. So if you've left a job under a cloud of negativity, either of your own decision because you just didn't like ethically where the company was going or the changes that were happening, you really need to just make sure that doesn't show up in your body language when you're being interviewed, because it does come through whether you realize it or not. Either you do an eye roll, or your body posture changes, or you just feel kind of uncomfortable talking about it. So the coaching that I gave to him on the spot was, I said to him, okay, what's your body language? And when they ask you, why did you leave your previous position, just be future focused. Just say, I left it because I was looking for future opportunities that are out there, and I decided that where I was just didn't have those opportunities for me. So I'm looking for future opportunities that really fit my needs and where I want to go with my career. Don't focus on, because I didn't like what they were doing at that company. I didn't like the changes that they were implementing. It just didn't sit with me and my values and my ethics. Don't go down that path. Stick with the future focus of where you want to be, right? So just, and really watch your body language. Stay upbeat, stay upright, smile on your face, and just stick to the facts, right? Remove any negative emotion in that potential response when they ask you that question. The other piece of coaching that I gave today was, I asked people what question do they struggle with the most when they're in an interview, and one of them was around their strengths and weaknesses. So when you're being asked the question, okay, tell me about your weaknesses, in your mind reframe that to areas of growth, right? Potential areas of growth or development areas. So when you're answering the question, make sure they're not weaknesses or areas of growth that are key strengths that they're looking for in that job. May sound obvious, but don't get tripped up on that, right? So and when you're answering the question, also focus on what you're doing to actually improve those areas, right? So if you have a weakness that you're impatient or you beat yourself up or something like that, then focus on, okay, when I'm not able to fix a problem, I tend to really beat myself up about it. Don't answer it like that. Answer it in a way that, let me just think. One of my areas that I'm improving upon is beating myself up less when there's a problem that I'm faced with that I don't have an immediate answer to. And this is what I'm doing to actually work on that. So make sure that you end the answer with, what are you doing to improve on your areas of development, on areas that are weak for you? If you go into these career fairs and there is nobody around that you're thinking, I want to work for, or the positions they have just really aren't resonating with me. One of the coaching I gave today to a gentleman there was, just go practice, right? Even if the position isn't something that you're looking for, take that time to practice your interviewing skills, right? So go up to the booths, find out what the positions are about, practice your interviewing techniques, and that way you don't feel like you've wasted your time being at a career event that doesn't have any positions that you're really looking for. And you'll be surprised how much practice that will give you, right? How you show up, what's your body posture, make sure you've got a smile on your face, make sure you're presentable. Just use that as an opportunity for practice. Now, if you are interested in those positions, and have in your head that this is a two-way conversation, that this is a game that you're playing, so that you reduce your nerves when you're showing up, especially if they're positions that you're really, really interested in seeking out and being employed for. So in your head, just have a positive attitude about, this is a game I'm playing. I'm going to see how much fun I'm going to have here today. It's a two-way conversation. You're assessing them as much as they're assessing you. So just have fun with it, and that really helps to reduce your nerves. I really hope that you found these tips useful, and they can be transferred to any kind of interviewing situation, face-to-face, over the phone, and things like that. But again, I really hope you find these tips useful for you. And if there is any other coaching that you would like me to do these videos on, please send them in. What areas would you like to be coached around if you had the opportunity? Let me know, and I maybe do a video around that. So as always, in love and light to your transformation and growth, Carmen. To get started, please call or email me, or schedule an appointment on my website.